what's up everyone? Today I'm going to be playing Ninja Gaiden Black. I am playing this on the 360. Unfortunately, this is the hardest difficulty setting I have unlocked. I lost my save file, so I don't have Master Ninja mode unlocked, so I'm playing it on hard. Hard mode, it's I don't know, it is difficult. Like I guess the difficulty spike from normal to hard, I think, is a big jump. But like the items are placed in different areas, and there's less healing items. Items cost more in the shop. All enemies get an upgraded version of themselves. So it's really difficult. I absolutely love this game, though. It's one of my favorites. It's very rewarding whenever you finally beat one of the harder difficulty settings. I eventually will try to do maybe a Master Ninja run, but for the meantime, I'll just have to play like on hard or something like that, because I haven't played this in a while and I'm pretty rusty on it. I'll try to explain some of the things that I'm going on. Like right here, I'm going to try to center my camera up, and I'm going to take this bird out. And hopefully flip back up there. Now what I'm doing here is I'm pulling the essence up, that way I can charge my UT up. And I hope yep, it went away. I waited too long. Okay, so you see the essence. Every time you kill an enemy, they drop essence. Whether it be yellow or blue or red. The yellow is your currency. And the blue restores your health, and the red restores your magic, which is called Nimpo. Now if you have one yellow orb on the screen, you can hold the Y button in, and you can absorb it and do what's called an ET or a UT. The first charge is an ET. The second charge is a UT. So if you have two yellow orbs, then that automatically charges to a UT, or ultimate technique. And if you have one, it's an ET, and if you have a blue one, it automatically goes to a UT or a red one. Also, if you hold block, he will not absorb it, like I'm doing now. That gives me time to set up for an ET or UT. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing on landing charges. What that means is as soon as Ryu jumps, and when you see his feet hit the ground, then you can hold the Y button in and he'll instantly grab it. Okay, I'm going to take and pull this one through to the other room. That way it'll set me up for a UT. Hopefully I'll take a few of them out. Oh yeah. That works perfectly. Ooh, yep. Screwed that up. Oh, I missed my on landing. I'm sorry if I paused during, in mid-sentence. I'm trying to focus. Oh, missed him. Anyway, so he finishes his attack, and you know what? No, I'm gonna pull it through. I started to grab it, but I'll do this. Get me a UT, and hopefully I'll take these guys out. Yep. That'll work. Got my time bonus. That's your karma is just basically like a score type thing. It doesn't really matter too much. breathe them out at all. I might actually get time bonus. Oop. Well, it was a shuriken. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Couldn't get to my mute button fast enough. Okay, the item I just got is lives of 1,000 gods. That increases your health bar. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and pick up these healing items. Grab the lunar staff. And normally, when you're playing on normal, the lunar staff is in chapter 2. Now, if I can get this correctly without going over the threshold to activate them, I should be able to charge up a UT and actually hit one of them. Nope. I'll have to be very careful here because when those the black spider ninja, all they have to do is just hit me one time and that's it. Or with one of their grabs there. So I'm gonna have to do some wall running and hopefully I can pick some of them out with some ETs and UTs. You don't want to wait around with any enemies. Like, as soon as you charge, you better let it go because shurikens can knock you out of it. I missed everybody on that one. I should have connected that. I think there's at least one more. Nope. That was good. Got the time bonus on that one. Now, you can save here if you want, but I'm not going to because I like to live dangerously. Oh, yeah. So, I wish they would make an HD version of this and put it on the PS4 or even the Xbox One. You know, I mean, this is such a great game, you know, besides some of the camera angles. You know, the camera angles sometimes are your worst enemy. You can kill these bats and get health. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, and I'm not opening that chest because I know they're bats. Now what I'm going to try to do here is I missed that one. I was hoping I would have got both of them, but anyways, you can hit that, get the essence to come out, and then you can charge it and take these guys out. Got my time bonus on that, it was pretty good. Go back and get the key of courage. Yeah, and one thing too, you know, don't worry about using healing items. I mean, like, I have this bad habit of, like, you know, I can make it on just a little small health. You know, I can do it, but you know, I end up screwing up most of the time, and then I'm having to do everything back over again. So basically what you want to do is if you have to use healing items, do it. I mean, it's because I mean this game is like really hard to just, you know, just to tank it. See, right now I'm going to use a healing item because I know if they grab me, then I'm, you know, it's an instant death. Should have killed him there. Alright. Takes care of him. So I'm going to leave that. Up here I was hoping it would have been a blue orb, but like if you kill an enemy with an ET or UT, it'll always be a yellow essence. little trick you can do to cheese these ninjas. Oh, see, I waited too long. See how much damage that done? I have to be a little bit more careful. Yeah, you don't want to wait around on anything. Like, if you charge up for an ET or UT, you better go for it. And I guess I should have explained a little bit more on the charging thing. I'll demonstrate here before I go fight the first boss. Okay, you see how long that takes to get to the first ET and then UT? But now if you get an orb, it cuts that time, I think, in half when you charge up. But, you know, enemies are not going to allow you to do that. And my on-landing charge will instantly grab any essence that is on the screen, which does, like, instantly. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, now this is the first boss, and he is pretty difficult, but especially when he's got his buddies around. I'm gonna try to take him out as quickly as I can. Now the combo that I'm using on him is as soon as he flips or he does like his charge attack, I'm going with an XY, and as soon as I land, then I'll briefly charge the Y button again. Oh, I better get some help. He about got me there. Yeah, it's kind of hard trying to focus on killing all these little buddies here. Yeah, I was going for the kill on that one and I missed it. Yeah, his little buddies are being like really aggressive. Most of the time they're not that bad. Camera's not helping matters either. I'm hoping I get some more. Well, I think I got my time bonus anyways. I was hoping I'd get a little bit more ETs and UTs on those before I killed him. But, I mean, hey, I'll take it. Yeah, I know I probably didn't get a Master Ninja ranking. I think you got to get at least about 36,000 or something like that, but I'm not really worried about that too much. Okay, that is the end of Chapter 1, but before I end the video, I'm going to save it down here. And there shouldn't be any more enemies through here. So I mean that's really good. And then there is one room in this place that does have a lot of black spider ninjas. You can skip it if you want, but I'm going to try not to skip anything. I'm going to save over that one. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in Chapter 2.